One and
share your screen.
Let's go in a minute when I want to.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Like that.
oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let
Welcome
me
to Finals.
Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting live from the. I gotta get my hand on the button. From the heart of Europe, this is the most badass. You broadcast I'm Tommy Z. This is Shop the Point. Maybe because I dropped the other episode an hour ago. There's like a lot less people in here than normal. Maybe it's the topic.
Maybe so.
Maybe who cares? It's last season. God. I finally watched the Mandalorian. All the fucking Mandalorian does now is talk, and it lost its like cool Clint Eastwood vibe, and like Western vibe. He's just gabbing like a Sunday cartoon. It's really annoying. I think I'm done with that. Yeah, Disney Plus. I'm done with Disney Plus. Yeah, I'm done with that. So I want to take on this weird case, Justin Roiland. I don't know anything about. Nick gave me a crash course in brain surgery on that stupid show. What is it called? What is it called? Yeah, Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
It's called.
Some
Doc
of it was.
Martin.
I really. You know what I really
Rick
liked?
and
I
Morty.
liked. You know what I really liked about it? I liked the evil Morty character. I thought that was sort of interesting. Those were like the coolest episodes. He's definitely obviously a key player because I watched like the last season, the last episode. Jeez, Rick, our show is canceled.
I love to dump all over this show and the people that watch it, but I genuinely did. Like, I enjoyed the first two seasons.
Yeah.
I gave it a watch. I gave it a chance.
Do you think it kind of got like lost a little bit? That it had to get weirder and weirder and weirder to the point where it's not even coherent anymore?
It felt like the writers were kind of like just. I don't know. It felt like the writing style completely changed around like the third season, and then it started going places where it's like, you know, it's asking questions that I never asked, and I didn't care to like see the drama or whatever unfold in the ways that it did, and that was kind of what it felt like. It felt like a very uncomfortable like mix of like trying to make comedy and drama, with a cartoon show. I don't know.
Cover the QT Cinderella crap tripping on train wrecks while being sponsored by a porn site that doesn't age verify. No. Absolutely not. Trying to get away from that, man.
Denied.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do if some fucking 15-year-old or 16-year-old looks at porn like, I don't know, I did? I'm supposed to get fucking outraged? And, I'm supposed to use that to go after QT Cinderella? Ugh, it's not my thing, man. You know what? That's something Matt, that's something I would have done if there was nothing else going on.
I didn't even hear about that story.
Yeah, if that's true. Who cares? I'm so sick of anything underage. It's beyond me. I don't get why it's so popular. And it's
my message to minors: grow up. Come on, let's be adults.
God.
All right.
God, let's search the internet for, when is searching degeneracy shows for degenerates, like we're searching or finding degeneracy for you. Oh God.
Grow up.
I'm not mad at
Rick and
YouTubers
Morty.
anyway. I don't care. Do what you want. Fucking everybody can do what they want. I just don't care. Don't care.
Yeah, you don't care. Nothing matters, right?
Nothing matters.
That's the message of this show too. Nothing matters.
That should be because shot from the point because nothing matters. And people that tell you things matter and they care, they probably don't. It's just a grift for money. I'm here for money. I'm here to get paid. I'm here for you to sub. Bottom line. Yeah. Hey, listen. I don't know what I might drop the yesterday's episodes around at different times. Just see how it works. sending me messages, replying on the show, telling me what you want, how you want it, is definitely. I definitely want to. I'm reading everything right now. Everything. If you don't think I'm reading it, you're wrong. I think you might see a lot more videos. Like I almost made one today, but I was afraid to. I really wanted to make one on
6ix9ine.
Yes. I really
What?
wanted
Because
to
you
do
got
that.
like stomped on.
Yeah, you got stomped
but
out.
it's with everything that's going on. It just looked risky.
It is risky, yeah.
It looked risky for me. It looked
Play
risky.
hip hop.
like
Play hip hop games. Win hip hop
prizes.
I mean, that's the game. That's the one that they
Still might do
brag
it.
about so
Still might
much
do
and
it.
talk
Still
about.
might do it. Still might do it. I drank way too much coffee today. I may stay up and do it. After show too, at least half an hour. So this guy, Justin Roiland,
Yeah.
who seems pretty funny. He's off. He got off.
Yeah. He got off.
The
He
defense
got off and everybody watched.
Everybody watched. He does the Rick and Morty voice. He's been
Yeah,
accused
I think
of.
he's a writer as well, creator.
You know when the really tip off should have been, because I didn't know. The tip off should have been with this guy is enforced imprisonment.
Yeah.
How do you do
That did sound weird.
Yeah, it should have been a tip off for everybody, but see, I don't know. See, everybody gets mad. All my lefty fans get mad, and some women like when I completely dismiss absolutely everybody's. What's his name? He used to get mad. Everybody's lying. The guy I told to slit his throat. What was his
Running
name?
Riot?
Yeah, I told like he's always saying like, oh yeah, nobody's telling the truth, and 9 times out of 10 something like this happens.
True.
9 times out of 10. Orange County.
Really bad at explaining things.
R&M got banned when writers added their fetishes. Boy, God, I don't want to get too into it. That's kind of what you were saying, Matt, offline or AC. That it started. There's some kind of like weird stuff going on
Well,
with the fetish requirement. Yeah,
I like. It's no surprise.
That's
Roland,
funny you said that
That's all
because
it's
the AC was trying to convince me, and I was like, I'm getting grossed out, and I don't want to talk about it on the show.
I'm just like he's a gross guy. Like I don't know if it's illegal gross in many ways.
Yeah.
But you can call it cringe. You can
sure.
call it
Yeah, it's
like a
cringy.
million other things. You don't have to like go off about how it's deep.
Yeah,
you know,
I just
it's
like I'll leave that to Connor. Like when somebody does something cringy or weird, I don't like. It's just that like. But you know what? I think the people that bitch about like degeneracy the most are probably the most degenerate.
I mean, it feels like he's like a guy that never got out of high school. You know,
Happens.
like
If you go into entertainment, I can see that. Or the army. Oops.
the army and entertainment. They're like two peas in a
Oh,
pod.
dude, the army stuns your fucking adult growth. Oh, big time. Because like you're right out of high school, and then next thing you know, you're like 35, and you still got that like mentality that got you through all those years, and you're getting promoted, and you think that's the rest of the world's like that. No, it isn't. You know, a lot of sergeants get rude awakenings. Not so much for being immature, but the way to talk to people when they get out.
Yeah.
We were dismissed, charged for insignificant evidence. So this guy was arrested, 3 years ago, and they just found out they had no evidence for it now to prove beyond a case with reasonable doubt.
I think it was one of those things where it's like there's a backlog because of COVID and yada, yada, yada. And hey, look, there's nothing
Not
here.
enough to arrest him, but
Sorry, guys, we were too busy binging Rick and Morty to go over the evidence. Like a new season just came out, and we had to catch up. Okay, I need to know what's going on. If we Rickin or if we just Morty.
So they arrested this guy 3 years ago. Kimberly adds that the Sportsman District Attorney's Office said in a statement, ad said that significant additional information came to light. Wait a minute. It doesn't make sense. We dismissed the charge today because of insignificant evidence to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. That means you don't have enough evidence. And then significant additional information came to that could only be a lie. Somebody lied. So if the lie probably counts as out what evidence they did have. So they have no evidence. That makes sense to me.
Right.
So something came to light. Yeah, it's all bullshit. Roiland confirmed on social media the case has been dismissed. I've always known that these claims were false. It's a good thing. You plead innocent. In a statement to NBC, an attorney for Roiland and district attorney's office conducted a thorough review of facts. I'm thankful justice prevailed. Me too. We'll read that. Oh, he writes justice. I've always known these claims are false. I've never had any doubt this day would come. You're fucking more. I don't believe it. Somebody wrote this. He didn't write this. I'm thankful that this case has been dismissed, but at the same time, I'm deeply shaken by the horrible lies. Well, his life is ruined either way. It's never going to be the same. It was reported to me during this process. Most of all, I'm disappointed. So, how many people were so quick to judge without knowing the facts? Well, that's the weird thing. Nobody knows the facts. Nobody knows what you got arrested for. As far as like the incident's concerned. That's the weirdest thing about this, because I watched who did I watch? I watched Charlie. And he was like, nobody really knows what happened. They know what he was charged with, but other than that, nobody knows. Being successfully and partially is shameful. However, that legal case at end is determined to move forward and focus on both my creative parts and restoring my good name.
The esteemed name of Justin Roiland, creator of Rick and Morty.
Which apparently isn't that good to begin with.
My esteemed name for Mr. Pee-Pee Butthole and other great characters I've made that bring such laughs and love to everybody's life around the globe.
So this is Justin Roiland. Can you write a song about 9 dicks of different size and ethnic words just hanging above your face? And then in lyrics describe how each of them splatter you with semen. But important, the larger message of the song. Who would I wouldn't write this down just because I don't drama.
It's just cringe.
Yeah,
It's just fucking
no, but
cringe.
like it is funny because it's so disgusting. I could see that.
Well, it's like funny, but maybe
yeah.
not in the way that like it's intended. It's like, okay, this is just.
Well, who was
literally
it sent to? Was it sent to her, Ali and Inch Nail Gortz?
Yeah, I think so.
These are funny DMs. Yeah, how much you want? This feels like if you're friends with them, it's funny. If you're not friends with him and you hate his guts, then it's something criminal.
Imagine like this is how he breaks the ice with a girl. It's like trying to.
I mean, I've met weirder dudes.
I'm just saying, like that's what makes it so embarrassing. It's like you just imagine it's just like out of nowhere. You're just like a girl, and like this is the Riz. This is like the pickup line. It's like, why are you a huge faggot? Like, okay, what am I supposed to say to this? Sorry, Allie. Okay, so it is to her. He like addresses her by name. I'm on my 4th glass of wine. This was all off record. Don't break my trust, you asshole. JK, you're all right. Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
What are you reading? I don't even know. I don't know on the screen. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's at the. It was at the bottom of the message there. That. You're looking at.
Sorry, I'm on my 4th glass of wine. You know what else I don't like too is it's just his replies and there's no. Like there's no like for all I know she's being just as gross, you know what I mean?
This is like 2015 as well. This is before when did Rick and Morty get on the air? This was like I feel like Rick and Morty's not that old.
He wrote this in like a minute time period. Answer later. Sorry, Ali, I'm on 4th glass of wine. That was off the record. Don't break my trust, you
2013, I think.
Yeah, it sounds like she's talking to
Really?
a friend.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's talking. Sounds like he's talking.
It reads
to a friend.
like a friend trying to make you into his girlfriend, but like being really bad at like talking.
I don't see that. I think he's just being gross because he thinks it's funny.
No. I would see it as that if it wasn't for. Sorry, I'm on my 4th glass of wine. Don't break my trust, you asshole. JK,
I don't.
You're all right.
Think that, no, but I think it's like you can't get inflections. But I think it's like, don't you break my trust, you asshole. I don't get it like. Don't you break my trust, you asshole. I don't get it like that. I see it more.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's like this weird flirty thing where it's like vacillating in between.
Flirty?
I'm being a funny guy, but I like you, but a little more is
yeah, but friend, like I could totally see a situation where it's like, oh wow, you know, Allie and fucking Justin, they're always like, he's so gross to her. It's like, oh no, they're old friends. They always talk to each other like that. You know what I mean? It's just this sounds like somebody's comfortable. I mean, he could be a total fucking creep for all I know. But. And then on top of the fact that he just threw this shit out, Is there anything more creepy than that? I don't think,
think
that was just gross. It wasn't even that creepy.
One.
Justin Roiland. Oh yeah, sorry. At the airport, it's insane in the membrane. What time is it? What time is it there now? 11:47. Oh, that is so.
So red. It's so red and me so Chinese. Oh,
this is that cringe.
No, there's more, but it was all deleted. I went to go look for it. All
Really?
the tweets are deleted. Yeah, like I couldn't find them.
That's weird. Why wouldn't they leave them up?
I
Why
don't know.
wouldn't after he gets off? Why wouldn't they put like in big letters like this is what the fucking they look what a creepy? That's interesting.
Yeah, there was a lot more, but all like the tweet that had all the screenshots, it's gone.
That's wild. That's a red flag. I think that's weird. I don't know why it's a red flag, but it is. Oh,
this isn't creepy. This is just makes me fucking.
This isn't even creepy.
Facepalm. It's
You
like
should run away from me
my eyes.
and go into sex labor. I mean, you shouldn't be talking with like colleagues like this for sure. You stupid fucking faggot bitch. Just kidding. You wish.
JK.
You wish, you stupid bitch. So she responds to him the same way.
This is like fucking high school shit.
Yes.
This is so gay. Like
he's guilty of never growing up.
yeah, he's guilty of Peter Pan syndrome. He's guilty of being cringe.
And
I think the
what a shock.
punishment.
So you have a creative guy that does all this weird stuff. It's based on like weird fetishes and all this stuff like that. And like, what's this shit right here?
I don't know. This
Justin
just sent to
approves
me.
leaked DMs. Oh, with a minor. I don't know if I'm touching that. Yeah, I'll tell you why. I'm not touching that, because if that's bullshit and this one got dropped, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot.
I'm not touching it because it's H3 Reddit.
Yeah,
That's how I know
H3
it's
Reddit.
bullshit.
No, I'm not touching it just in case it's fucking complete horseshit. Because if he got off on, was it rape and imprisonment? He may get off, like the rest of it might be. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm not touching it. No way.
I just know that those people are chomping at the bit to like find the next target. That's what they're always about.
You have that one. I'm not touching that one with a 10 football. And fucking, I ain't getting sued. What would Charlie have to say?
What would Justin say?
What would Charlie
Oh,
say?
me so sorry, Tommy. Me sue you.
So what? Yeah, it's it feels like they're just like giving to like an ultra woke crowd to get like regular people don't get fucking pissed off at that.
It's a little odd how quickly it got thrown out once it made it into the media cycle. This has been something that's been going on for a few years now. I'm assuming there must have been some level of substantiated evidence behind the claim.
Why would you assume that? Why would anybody sue that the way the world seems to be today? There's so many people
Because everything is right. Justice is always served.
why you watch the way they handle COVID? I don't know why. I mean, like, I'm not like jumping on Charlie here. Like, I used to be like this. I used to be like, I believe in our institutions, but I don't know why you could watch watch the last 5 years go by and think like, yeah, it must have had something. They wouldn't do that if they had nothing. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. They're that bad. There could be a bunch of incompetents that are in charge that got the job because they're a woman and no other reason. Like competence, like merit. It's not hard to believe. I feel like he's in 1999, right? And I want to go back there. I want to follow you there.
Yeah, well, this is like earlier, like pre-internet, like mindset. Is just like.
And by the way, yeah, that's what it almost seems like. And this is not like
half-cocked.
I hate, because every time I criticize Charlie, I'm not even criticizing him. I'm just like, I don't understand why he feels that way. Life must be good. Life must be great.
Otherwise, how the fuck would it have made it this far along the legal...
Incompetence, criminality, corruption. Simple. The same ovaries. How would because we look. We just have a very, very different view on how things work, and I am willing to believe that there's a lot more corruption in our justice system, especially when it comes to like sex stuff. And it just seems like anybody like post Me Too. I don't like. How does he believe he's post Me Too? I don't understand.
process. I would imagine this would have got slapped down immediately if they never had the evidence in the first place. Just this.
I don't think it would have got slapped down immediately until somebody was gonna look bad, and I pretty much think that's what ended up happening. The district attorney was gonna look bad with whatever came to fruition.
Giant fucking nothing burger. I assume there must have been something, but now they're citing an insufficient evidence to support the claims. So I do get why people are a little heebie-jeebied about it. I do understand. And like I said in my last video, I am still surprised that Adult Swim and Solar Opposites both acted so quickly.
Why would you be surprised that they dropped them and acted so quickly?
You're surprised a company would just fire a problem away?
Dude, when they
lasted 3 years! Are you kidding me?
Dude, when they heard all this bad shit and saw an article like poo-pooing Sam Hyde, they immediately cut MDE out. They cut MDE World Peace, which was slated for multiple seasons after its original air.
And if Sam
they were
Hyde,
like, "Oh, we don't want to be associated."
If Sam Hyde was pulling Rick and Morty money, he would have lasted a couple more times. Like that's the only reason this guy Roiland lasted as long as he did.
Yeah.
He's got the biggest
why would you be surprised that they instantly do that? Like, what world are you living in? It's Hollywood.
I have no idea. Life must be good.
Bad optics is like Hollywood 101.
No, he could be just a person that he's like fucking Willie Mack, I bet. You know, I'm just
what are you trying to say?
I'm black-pilled. He's not. That's what I'm saying. Fucking great. YouTuber.
I'm clear-pilled.
It's fucking ways critical. The guy's fucking brilliant. I mean, he's somebody to follow and emulate, look up to. But I don't get this part at all. I don't know how anybody could feel this way.
To shit can Roiland before he was ever even found guilty on the
that happens all the time, by the way.
Charges. I assume
if he was a regular person, he would, because they just shit canned him recently, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They shit, like just recently because they thought he was going to get convicted. They hung on as long as they possibly could.
Right, because this all happened like 3 years ago originally, right?
Yeah, because what did you say? What did you say, Sam Hyde? Sam Hyde wasn't pulling in that kind of money. He was totally expendable.
I'm just saying, like, they had like they were renewing it for several more seasons after the first season did well. Yeah. Like, and then like, but they had an article written about how Sam Hyde has this past and how there are swastikas in the show and how he's a freaking Nazi and he hates every left-wing value ever. And that article got around, and then suddenly they're like, okay, he's bad for business. It's bad optics. Yeah. The Justin Roiland thing, that happened, but people didn't really pay attention to it. And then now it got media coverage. People were talking about it on Twitter. They're like, sure, he's going to get convicted. They're like, okay, now this is the point of no return.
You know what, though, too, with Sam Hyde? Sam Hyde donated at Daily Stormer, and he never came out and said it was a joke. Like, he wouldn't break character. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And some people think I've had like all right guys call in this show say they're all right, like probably like unironically.
Yeah, AC was one of them.
What? And say that he's legitimately he's on their plan. I don't think so. Not after watching the iDubbbz thing. I think he used that as a grift, as far as comedic grift anyway. I don't buy.
I think he just does whatever's the funniest thing at the time.
That's what I think.
At the time that they must have had additional information that the public didn't have into the insights and the inner workings of this case, and they fired Roiland based on that. But it's looking like that wasn't the case since he is presumably innocent now since this case has been dropped. So that leads me to believe that either they acted in order to wipe the dog shit of his reputation off of their shoe as quickly as possible as to not hurt their brand, and it was just bad optics to keep him around, or they fired him based on all of the other allegations against him, some of which were made by co-workers and still current employees of these productions. None of these have been fully confirmed, so of course take them with a grain of salt, but a lot of his co-workers have come out very strong against him, citing that he was extremely lazy and actually hadn't had an active role in the development of Rick and Morty in a long time, refusing to work, difficult to work with. And the way some other colleagues talk about him make it sound like he was an actual toddler in the office, so they'd say, like, they didn't even know he was in until they'd hear his dogs or his remote control toy car zooming around the office. So they describe him as just being difficult to work with, and that they...
Usually when people are difficult to work with, it's the other extreme. It's not that they're... I mean, like, lazy person's difficult to work with.
So they demand too much.
Yeah, they demand too much. This is just... It could very well...
And they become, like, emotionally abusive to people or whatever they say, and... But this is just like, we're like pulling all the weight for you. We're like in the writing room weird. Making your show for you. And you're just
I'm totally
like
buying
around.
it. I have no reason to believe it otherwise. I don't know if I'm totally buying it.
He's immature enough that I absolutely
So you think you watch this stuff. You know, well, Agent thinks it's totally true, too. He thinks, like this guy's just a
watching the show, you can kind of be like,
no,
yeah, the
I
guy
don't
who
think
made.
that's you can't watch a show. Yeah, I mean, people do that with me. Like they think they get me or something like that by watching the show. I mean, they don't, like at all. You know,
You don't make characters like Mr. Peepee Butthole, okay?
no,
I'll
I'm
be
sorry. I don't think you can read it. No, I disagree. I think maybe
I don't.
Not
so-
to the extent that you think. Whatever that.
So, but Critical said like it's it's either or. I don't think it's either. Like I think it's the first thing. I think it was that the bad publicity immediately cut him off, right?
Yeah.
Because if he was bad to work with, they can put up with it for
so we got arrested.
long
He
they make money.
You know, it could have been something like this. He got arrested in 2000. They're going to hang on to him because he's the voice of Rick and Morty. We're going to hang, and then he's still an asshole in the office, and they can't.
Yeah, yeah, that absolutely.
Yeah, I can believe that. Like you'd
He's
be
like riding
hey,
on cloud
man,
nine, doing all this shit.
I got to go to work.
Roiland.
I got to pick up my end. I could go to jail. I mean, these people could fire me. I'm just going to go there and be annoying. I'm going to bring
They're
like race
Justin,
cars.
we've sacrificed so much for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Really like his
Better make a
presence.
lot of
You
money.
know, it'd be funny if they came out and said, "We're really happy that Justin Roiland got off, but he's an asshole and he's not coming back."
Yeah, absolutely.
A really great these good charges.
There's like we were for him 100%. We
100%
believe
for
him.
him.
He's just a massive asshole.
He's just an unconscionable asshole, and he's never coming back here for that reason alone. That would be like we're so glad that
he sold the rights to us, and we can just kind of run the show without him.
That's funny.
Which I guess may have been something Adult Swim and Solar Opposites would have taken into account. And then a lot of these degenerate DMs started leaking. Of course, none of the sources are 100% confirmed as authentic or anything.
Yeah.
He would flirt as if he was actually fucking Morty from the show. In real life, so he'd say things like insane in the membrane and like auga boobies.
I don't think he's role playing there. I just think that's actually how his sense of humor is.
Yeah,
Like
could be.
Like the text messages were really fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
And there are even allegations that at least one of the people that he was flirting with was underage, and others were like people he had worked with before. None of it has been confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt, like as 100% real or anything, but this was just another big shitstorm that Justin Roiland was facing in the midst of all of this, and a lot of allegations. Now, since the case has been dismissed, he has made a statement, but he doesn't address anything outside of the felonies he was.
Yeah, why would he? I think that is just. I think it's bizarre that we don't. Like he also says something like. That I thought was kind of weird. He said something to the effect of, "It's really tough to believe that they didn't have anything." Or was that it? I don't want to misquote him, and I forget what part of the video that's in. That he says something later or before in the video. I can't remember which. I'm being really loose here. I'm not trying to put words in Charlie's mouth, but he said something in the fact of, if there was nothing to it. Like, or
why would it take
like,
this
why
long?
didn't
Why
the
wouldn't
girl
they
go
just throw it
public?
out?
Why didn't the girl go public? Like, why didn't she go public? Like, it's like tough to dismiss her completely, her allegations completely, because she did everything the right way. She went public, right? She dealt with the police. She did everything everybody said she did. I'm playing really fast and loose with his words. And I started thinking, well, there is a reason that she wouldn't go to public with it. It sounds like bullshit on the surface, and she knows it. That's the reason not to go public. That's
so
the
you
reason to
think
keep
she
it with the
like
police.
bolsters her credit by taking care of it
Yeah,
privately?
maybe she was like just different. Yeah, she thinks like, I'm not going to bolster my. I'm actually going to make it weaker by going public.
She didn't want it to be out
Here's
there.
why.
for
Here's
anybody
why.
to poke holes in it.
Here's why. It's a lie. It's all a lie. We don't even know what it is. Like that's my theory. She didn't go public because it's that big of bullshit. But it's just impossible for Charlie to get his head around this, understandably, that anybody in today's day and age wouldn't take that to Twitter or Instagram and try to play victim. Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what if it's just total horseshit? I mean, he just dropped it out of nowhere. Look, I wish Leo Lesser was still the shot from the point lawyer, but he taught me something that is just fucking true. You've seen it with Trump right now, too, I think. Especially if they drop it. Attorneys prosecute stuff that will either help them or hurt them if they don't prosecute it. Well, excuse me. Attorney prosecute stuff, it'll help them. They don't prosecute, and they also prosecute stuff. If they didn't prosecute it, it would hurt them. So it's always and so the only reason everything in between, they let it go. Like, oh man, I gotta prosecute this, otherwise I'm gonna lose my job. Otherwise I'm gonna get in trouble. Otherwise it's gonna cause me static. And like, oh, I gotta prosecute it because I'm gonna be moving up. And he told me that's the only way anything gets prosecuted. Everything in between falls by the wayside. And you're seeing this, I think you're seeing this a little with Trump right now too. Like, it's looking like Harry, like they went from we're arresting Trump, they're setting up over in the New York courtroom to Trump's interfering. He gave a full, what did they say?
I don't know.
What did he say? Created a false expectation of arrest. Boy, that's a whining cry thing.
Oh, yeah. You know, you're right. Justin Roiland and former President Donald J. Trump have a lot in common. I think they should be friends now.
No, it's just my point is they dropped it with him because it was going to hurt them. If they
I mean, like it's they fumbled things that are bigger than and more important.
Or
than
they took it on honestly, and they found out the girl was lying, and they're not going to lose their careers over her lying ass.
Yeah,
because he's accused of what? What was the charges again?
What is it? Battery and false imprisonment.
Battery. That is serious. That's like a decade in prison.
The whole thing is, about beating your.
She lied to. She lied to the attorneys, more than likely. Or they found out something, or through discovery and stuff on both ends. Like, we're gonna get murdered in court. If Trump gets off, it's because they got nervous. They were gonna get murdered. They were gonna look bad. They're gonna get investigated by the bar.
But imagine the temptation of being the guy that says, "Yeah, I put the creator Rick and Morty in jail. That was me. I fucking got rid of that guy."
Yeah, but if you find out if he's able to turn himself into a victim and you did it by ignoring evidence or just believing lies, and here's another thing too: when the district attorney finds out they've been lied to, they're like obligated to come out and say, "We're done." Because they can't, like, if you know for a fact, like, you can't hide evidence. Let's say they got a hold of evidence. It's that their best witness was just completely full of shit. And after that, we don't have anything else. They can't follow. They convict somebody and they find out later they knew they were innocent? Or they had evidence that they hid? Nah, man, you're fucked, dude. Oh, here's another thing. I think some people are taking my final season the wrong way.
What happened?
Well, some people like I'm attacking them or something.
Right.
I'm attacking them. I'm only attacking the person I'm attacking. That's fucking Connor because he's funny. Because he's funny and he really doesn't care, man. What is it? So I guess this is Nick's private account. Yeah, it's Real Bunty King. Yeah, and this is Connor. Let me read his first, and I'll go with Nick's. Nick's is, I think, I'm getting the feeling people are feeling attacked. Connor's being attacked because he's a dope. Tommy's content has basically become trying to force down his fan base throat that I'm a lol. Translation, stop making fun of me. Don't make fun of me. Don't worry, you're not DSP.
Hey, winner's POV, winner's point of view, right?
I don't think your point was that he's a low.
No, it wasn't because he's making it about himself.
Annoying.
No, it's not that. Here's what's funny. Like, Connor can't laugh at himself, and that's funny in itself, right? Like, I don't like him. No, that's true. That's 100%. But the thing that's funny about Connor is he lives with this guy that has accomplished so much on YouTube, and he kind of like rides off the back of his clout. And then he's like yelling at Tipster for he's yelling at all these adults how to handle their shit. And he's a child himself, and he acts like it. I mean, he came on this show and he was just like I feel that Repsion was being sincere because of what he wrote you. I feel my feelings. Feel. And I'm like, I know Repsion and what's her face is not being sincere because she said she was going to attack Matt. But I feel they're being sincere. Yeah, but they're saying it's just a mess. I can't deal with it. So you have a guy with, let's face it, milquetoast opinions. You know, he couldn't build a channel himself. Not in a million years.
You got like 100K views for the Dream
consistently
stuff
though, for the Dream video.
Not consistently, no, but with the Dream thing,
he couldn't have built a show. Or
anybody
like
can
that.
get 100K views off.
Yeah,
the
well, yeah,
That's
I got
just a
100K
fact.
views
in 2020.
in 2013.
in the height of that.
I got 100K views on a fucking hockey video in 2013. It had nothing to do with this.
Just because you strike when the iron is hot doesn't make you a
it's
blacksmith.
Not. That's
okay.
fucking luck. You know, it's just funny to me. He's trying to be forced down his fan base. I don't get to force it. All they got to do is turn you on and see CP is bad. Or the metaphor, like what I'm saying, CP is bad. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think it's landing. Nobody cares. Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm leaving because it's dried up. I've totally, yeah. It just screams. Don't make fun of me. It's kind of sad. Everybody's sad. Everybody's sad for me. Hopefully now his wife made him quit because he gets no catch. He'll be happier. I don't know. Like I think you live online, dude. Yeah, I think you live online. And
which is weird because he's supposed to be the one with the real job.
When he's in arguments and shit, he comes on there. What are you smirking? You smirking? And he like you could try that with the last show that Joe Rogan one I did. You could see him trying to get out of the argument for that because his argument was, I believe. Connor, I'm 100% a locale and a cuck. You're right about me. Okay.
Finally, he came by to admit it. You know, I respect him now. Let's stop the segment. Let's just cut, reverse 180, do everything.
I don't think he's a locale. I just think he's just kind of funny. Like he's yelling at Tipster because of his wife, and he's like, "You're a fucking kid, dude."
No, I believe he's like the dwarf that he uses in his profile pic. He looks that grizzly and
he comes off like he comes in here. It's like, "Are you spurging? You spurging? Do you care? I don't care." That's the thing they do over there. Like really, I care less than you. Yeah. And then like the day after that show, the whole weekend, he's posting stuff crying about, well, he engaged Augie, but not me. Like you're insufferable. Why would I engage you? You're dishonest. You're like, I feel Repzion. That's it. Well, I know you're wrong because they said they were going to attack Matt. And then you listen to his takes on that show. It's just like I'm expecting any minute. It's like if they cover a car accident, you know, him to say like you shouldn't get in car accidents. It's like that milquetoast. It's that expected. Nobody cares. You care. just don't make fun of me, please. Please don't make fun of me. I feel bad for Tommy. Why? Why? I think he wasn't able to adapt to new commentary drama when it started. There's some truth in that. I wasn't able to adapt because it sucks.
Yeah, what are we supposed to talk about? The right opinion all the time? The perfect take?
Everybody's sad for me. Everybody's sad. It sucks. It's just like, let's find the
It's sad. You didn't make 500 losers, creeps, and pedos videos. You didn't adapt to the
I'm
climate.
done with it.
What the heck?
Let me make this abundantly fucking clear. If you're into that, that's like, I'm not trying to make that, like, I think that's what Connor's doing. He's like, he's trying to force it down his audience's throat. No, man, I think, first of all, I think guys like Augie are younger, right? Tipster, thanks so much. Connor needs to shut his mouth and stay in his lane. He's Augie's shadow. Always will be. Okay, thank you, though. Appreciate it.
Damn.
I don't understand why everybody feels bad at me. It was going to end one day. I think he wasn't able to adapt the comment. That's 100% Trent. He needed to transition to new topics. Yeah, that's my fault. And you know what? Nick did everything he could to get me on that. And I just, I wasn't feeling it. Sucked. Willie got dragged kicking and screaming to drama politics. But you know what the thing is? Is he first of all, is Willie really doing drama politics in his new stuff?
I mean, like, if you want to argue that the Hassan stuff and
Willie does
stuff is politics.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean,
these guys are, but like, those guys are so, you can approach that from a point of view that's
that's
so
not political.
From the political
I first of all, Willie's one of the most apolitical. I don't think he's apolitical. I'm not saying because he doesn't have any beliefs, but he's not politically motivated at all. And here's something. There's something very lighthearted and funny about what he does. I mean, I don't think it's unfair to say like Augie's show and the other stuff they do on there and the other channels, even Doc for that matter. This isn't a criticism. I think this is just observation. It's dark. It's pretty dark stuff. You know, if you like that, that's fine. You look at Willie, it's light. It's funny. It's easygoing. That's all I was saying when I was making fun of the community. It's just become dark as death. He's thriving. He's more successful. Tommy never wanted to make the jump. That's true. Sad to see the final season video. Why?
Why? Why? I don't understand.
You're so sad. Why didn't you call me? Everybody's sad.
Am I missing something here? Is this like your firstborn died or something like that?
Like,
this is
gonna end one day. I got news for you. It's gonna end for all you one day too.
I'm really bad at explaining things.
Never trusted Connor. It looks like Dahmer. He does look like Jeffrey Dahmer. He does. And he's not above being made fun of. But you know what the problem is? Connor wants more than anything to be taken seriously. And looking the way he does, as young as he is, and his just milquetoast, his aggressive milquetoast comments, you know, it's just kind of just laughable.
The neck beard is really not working out for him. You gotta switch it up. Okay.
Like, you know, like
neck beard and glasses
Christ,
is a bad combo.
I don't know, like, be married yourself. Fucking start a family. Be successful at something outside of your friend being successful before you start lecturing everybody.
Don't be a permanent roommate to your friends.
And that's fun. And I got to be honest with you, Connor. That's funny. That's fucking funny. Like, I mean, God, everybody like it's tough. It's like everybody's argument against me was like, I feel. Well, I know. Here's how I know. They said they were going to fuck with him. And it's just like what I said was completely ignored. So why should I give you the time of day? Yeah, was I completely reasonable with Augie? Augie's not insufferable. Augie's not dishonest. I sad to see the final season, but it's been obvious he's not been into it for a while. Well, I've always maintained I don't like the subjects. I love the show. I've always said
that you're not into it. It's that you're not into that.
I'm not into that. I'm not into what you guys are into, and there's nothing wrong with what you're into. I just think it sucks. And by the way, it can be goofed on. I love the way Salvo came in here and goofed on it. It was great. It was funny as hell. Laugh at yourselves. Well, I know Nick can laugh at himself. The Tommy that found me used to do dozens of meetings a week. That's true. It was clear that he wasn't having fun outside the bounds of the show. Well, I don't live outside the bounds of the show. That's my regular life. I don't want to. One of the biggest lies Keemstar ever told about me is that I kiss ass. I don't have anything to do with anybody outside of that. Nick, probably more so than most. Because I think Nick's interesting because we come from a very similar area and we grew up playing hockey and liking hockey and stuff like that. And Nick's really, really funny. If I had it my way, and it probably wouldn't be the right way, Nick would be dressing up like a condom again. Nick would be doing Dr. Douchebag, right? He went somewhere else. I think it sucks. I don't think he sucks. I don't think Augie sucks. I think it sucks. Drama politics. That's fun. And if it gets more views, like, yeah, I didn't adapt, for sure. But don't be sad. Give me a break. It was going to end anyway. Have I been sad, Matt?
No, not really.
I don't think so. All right, try some new stuff. I thought this was interesting.
It's sad.
I'm so sad. Everybody's sad for me.
You know what? It's sad.
That's how you know. That's how you know Connor's a phony. It's sad. This. It's really kind of sad. No, you're not sad. You're glad. You're like, you want me to fail. Don't be such a liar and a phony. This is like, right there. It's just kind of sad. That's why I'll engage with Augie and not you. You're a fraud. You're fake. It's not sad.
Hey, look,
I would
I'm
respect you
a
lot more.
I just want what's best for you.
I respect you. He just wants to bet you exactly. I was like good. Fuck that guy. Glad he's gone. That's funny, but you're not funny. What else we got, Matt? Jeez.
It's so sad. I really hope the best for you. I hope you're well.
Let's see.
Give me a break. God. Here's another thing. It's not landing. I'm not getting any pushback from goofing on you. None. Zero. I think you're getting more pushback me goofing on you than I'm getting about you. Like nobody's running to me like, how dare you talk to Connor that way? His takes are so good. Nobody's doing that. Nobody. Oh, what happened to Dumpy? I'm gonna yell at Dumpy here.
He dumpied all over YouTube.
Yeah, I've been sent a cease and desist from Brent. 11 videos. I'm gonna say something. 11 videos is too much. Well, you know what? I wish I'd have. Somebody should have told me about that. He was probably dude. It was just the money was just too good, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think it's wrong. I think you should take those videos down. Just in case
What's
they
the
try
span
to-
of time that the 11 videos came out? Like month, 2 months?
Dumpy, don't do that again.
It's like ridiculously close
I
together.
get it, but like Dumpy's a professional YouTuber. He's there for the money, but this is too much. And you're walking on that borderline with the harassment thing. You don't want to get like an Anision when who's that chick that made all the Anision videos over and over again? She used to be a darling of the alt-right.
I can't remember.
During whatever
I
it
can't
is,
remember
Joy
her name.
Sparkle. You don't want to do Joy Sparkle. If he knows, if I'd have known about this, I would have told him to stop. No, now he knows I didn't watch his last 9 videos, though. No, that was a dumb move. Like, because all you're doing, like, first of all, you shit on him. You fucking call him out when he tried to like fake, try to say he didn't care, and then you kept going, and now you're daring a millionaire to sue you. That wasn't a good move, Dumpy. Not a good move. Not a good move at all. What else we got?
Well, I sent this video to you. This has been kind of making the rounds.
Chris,
People
Chloe
have
Roma?
been reacting. Oh, well, it's not her. She just posted the video.
Yeah,
It's the
okay.
video that.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me close some of these out because I don't know when my shit's gonna start acting up. It always seems to happen through fucking Chrome. Yeah, let's go. Let's see. What the fuck is this? Healthy babies, positive thoughts.
All right, so I'm trying to move,
It
please.
wasn't bedtime, and I was
I'm
like,
trying
I don't
to
want
leave,
you
please.
sleeping in the bed with me.
I'm trying
I
to.
didn't say that. What's the Wi-Fi password? What's the Wi-Fi password, Joe? What's the Wi-Fi password?
All right, here's what I'm gonna say. So I don't know anything, but this relationship is doomed. I don't know nothing, but it's doomed. Whatever this is, it's doomed.
Like 15 seconds in. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
this is doomed.
What's the Wi-Fi password? You really want me to call the cops for this?
Go for it.
Oh, that
Go
was. Ooh, Karen larva.
Call the cops.
Or what are they gonna do? They're gonna laugh at
You're an
you.
abusive narcissist.
I'm not doing anything.
Rape
That's not illegal.
me.
Oh,
I'm
abusive
done
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've done everything.
No, I haven't done
Probably
anything.
have touched my kids too.
I haven't done anything.
Yep.
Oh wow! Please say that. Please say that.
How does she think the police are going to
Probably touched my
respond?
kids.
Sir, step away from the
What did
Wi-Fi
you-
password.
Don't touch my kids.
Don't touch my kids.
Yeah.
Does she mean her boobs?
No, her kids.
Oh,
Tommy.
my kids. I mean, she's really.
And I need to
I guess
protect
they
them,
have
and that's why we're getting out.
Perfect. I'm glad you think that because you want to protect him. Because you're the mom life, right? You're the mama bear, right?
I'm the mom.
So then.
She looks like she's fucking 15.
Why are
Healthy
you
babies,
still
positive
here?
thoughts.
I'm such a threat.
Leaving. That's why I don't.
Oh, in 23 days. If anybody touches my children, I'm pretty sure they'd either be dead or fucking.
So do you want to die?
Yeah, good. Then that's right there. Good.
Okay.
Good.
So Joseph.
So yeah, exactly. You're such a contradicting
What's
lying
the
bitch.
Wi-Fi?
Oh, I've been here.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to see it.
I'm really threatened by a woman that's like a stick figure saying, "Do you want to die? Do you want to die? I will end it for you." For the Wi-Fi password.
You did this to me on purpose.
This is so ridiculous.
Yes.
What is she covered in? She's like covered in like
She's
her
like
shirt.
painting
She's
or
got like
something.
fucking dust or something all
I
over her.
had like the worst thing was my thing was we were arguing too. Like when you get in military housing, both people get a key, right? By German law, in order to take anything out of that house, she's got to run it, right? She's got to go through. Because she has a key on an American post, that's like American property, she can unload as much stuff if she wants. And I had to sit there, and the only thing she couldn't take, or I would have got it back, is my computer and my television. And it's just watching it go off like that. Just take my there's other guys in the house and they're taking my shit out the door. The fucking MPs are there telling me they can't do shit. I know it's fucked up. I remember one of the MPs. He was telling me, he's trying to look, man, I'm really sorry. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. You're both assigned this house. She can come in and out as she pleases. And I was like, well, I go, but I don't have what I need to survive. He's like, you're gonna have to go out when she turns her keys in. He says, don't buy anything new until she turns her key in. And I forget, she was telling me that, right? And my wife said something snotty to me while the cop's trying to cool the whole situation out. And she looks at her. This is the greatest moment of my life. She says, "Hey, lady, you want to act? You know why there's a problem here? Do you know why there's a problem?" And then she snapped too. She never talked to you. And he goes to my the drawers where you keep all the plates and forks, and he opens it up. That's fucking stupid. There's nothing in there. Leave a plate. And he slammed the door. But he couldn't do anything about it. He's like, this is why you have a problem, lady. But he could talk to her any way he wanted. Which she shut the fuck up after that. Yeah. But yeah, she's I know all about the taunting, and you got to keep your shit together.
Marriage is more powerful than the military. Confirmed.
Yeah, it is. They told us, man, if the army wanted you to have a wife, they'd issue one.
It's funny. Thank you.
You legit agreed to not sleep in the back as long as I didn't fight with you, which is okay. I didn't have anything for you to fight about at all. I was fucking reading.
No, that's the thing though. We agreed. No fighting. I sleep no bed. There is no fucking caveat to that.
Right, okay, but
cool.
now you.
Now everybody, I just miss this because she left in 2010. Not everybody had a smartphone then, because everybody turns on their phone now, I guess. Ugh.
But now, okay.
I wake up to fucking the Wi-Fi being off, no warning, nothing. So I don't know why over this stupid shit that you want to end the peace that we have.
Sure.
And this is what you want to do with the fucking
what peace?
Wi-Fi.
Actually, my advice, guys, if she starts getting like this, go to a bar.
Well, my advice is don't marry a woman like this. You should know.
That's easier said than done, bucko.
I get that. I get that 100%. And I know people.
Connor knows how to do it, though. Connor knows how to do it. He would totally be able to.
Sure.
But go ahead.
He pleases women.
Yeah, he knows.
No, but seriously though, I mean, I get that. It's we need to protect the men around us, like the tweet says. But I mean, you're a man and you're in this situation. It's some part of your brain has to be telling you I fucked up, not because I didn't give her the Wi-Fi password, because I chose this woman.
I suppose it's you know what? I don't know. Even I used to be like you, and I was like, how could you not see that? And maybe that was the same situation with me. But I was really surprised when my ex-wife left because we never fought. I have fought. I've gotten under 15 fights with my wife in 10 years. That's double what I got in her with, and we got divorced. So I didn't see it. It's not as always. It seems clear cut. It seems logical, but emotions don't respond for logic. And you could cross all your T's. It's one of those things you can cross all your T's, you can dot all your I's, and it could still go belly up. On both ends, both sexes, by the way. This is not just you got bad judgment because I look, here's the thing, my ex-wife, all right? Responsible, had her shit together, had 2 jobs, worked real hard. Didn't come from a fucking, she didn't, daddy didn't, she wasn't constantly bitching about her parents missing dance recitals like American girls were. Everything.
Didn't care about the Wi-Fi password?
Everything, never bitched about that. Everything that was a red flag as far as American girls go, she didn't do. So I was like, I got her. I got the girl. Everything went wrong. And I got married in 2007. She was leaving by the end of 2010. So I don't know. I mean, it's in hindsight's 2020. The only person that could possibly see what a woman will be like in 20 years is Connor.
Yeah, I was going to say it's it's almost like a totally different ball game.
Yes, that's my name. Just ask Connor. Connor knows. Connor knows these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Winner's POV.
Yeah, winner's POV. Yeah, yeah. That sounds a lot like what's his name? John Swan. Uncancelable. Oh,
Hey, guys.
Oh, Takasaw.
I just want you all to know.
150-0. Winner's POV. Yeah.
I just want you all to know I am not a loser. Do you believe me?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sure. Well, you would never pick a woman like this.
I would hope.
My point is, she might not have showed this till after they're married. That's really what it comes down to.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
they did. Maybe everybody told him. Maybe he has no fucking friends because he didn't obey bros before hoes. And maybe things unraveled as they got older.
You have to wonder what
I
what
get
led
it.
to
I
this?
get it.
Like-
But all I'm saying is I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. It's not always that simple. That's what I'm saying. You know what? You're right a lot of the time, but you're not always right. It's not 100%. I don't even think it's. I think you're 4 out of 5. 4 out of 4 out of 10 times you're right. It's that obvious. It's not always obvious.
4 out of 10
my
times.
experience. 4 out of 10
Winner's
times you're
POV,
right.
dude.
It's not that much.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That means I'm
Or
always.
keep it
Let's watch the end of this craziness.
a non-messy divorce, right?
Sure.
There you go.
Get out,
But
dude.
apparently
Get out
we're
of
not
there.
doing that anymore, right? Is that
If you say
that is
so.
an agreement that we're not doing the peace anymore? So I'm
If
gonna.
you say so, you're the one that you're the only one.
The
You're the
peace.
only one that's
She wants that
fucking
oh,
breaking
gosh,
your
she's
word.
following
I'm
me.
gonna call this Lisa Battles family advocate person.
Go for it.
Oh, military spousal support is not a state thing. It's
Oh no, she's in the army! I knew it! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I knew something
Oh
was wrong.
my god.
Oh, this
No.
is bad. Why
It's
do you
over.
hate me? What did
It's
I do to you?
It's so over.
What did I do to you, Matt? Oh my god!
Oh, it's
How
over.
you can relate.
It's fucking over, dude.
Next time when your fucking relatives die, I'm gonna do a fucking talk, like send you something like this in the same vein. What's the matter with you?
I mean,
Oh,
Oh, you did this on purpose. You think
carrot
what
in
did
the
I do
stick,
to you?
dude. He just whomped you, dude.
I mean, I sent you the video to react before the show. You could have.
Yeah, I didn't listen to you. I'm glad I did. I knew something because I'm thinking army right off the bat before I knew. Spousal support, fucking. Ugh. And my ex-wife would have been too proud to fucking go to them.
Yeah.
I know.
actual thing.
It's a federal thing, and since you have more money than I do, I wouldn't pay you anything, and we haven't been married more than a year. So, whatever you say.
That's funny because.
Go ahead, Samantha, do
Oh, she should never let her corner you in the bathroom.
your research, threaten me however you want, do what you have to. I don't have to hear it. Just,
All
if you
I
want
want
to
is the Wi-Fi password.
do what you have to do.
All I want is the fucking Wi-Fi password.
Okay, that's fine.
So give me the fucking Wi-Fi.
So are you gonna leave me else? I'm about to get naked here. I don't feel fucking comfortable with you being
That's
here.
unfortunate, right? Because
So I will call the cops for fucking sexual harassment.
That ain't gonna work, buddy.
No, yeah. I mean,
Seriously?
come
Yeah.
on.
No, here's what the MPs do: get the fuck out, and they're gonna him, because he's in the army. Oh, she looks like she's in too. Oh, she got the tattoo. She's in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
No,
She's in.
Barracks Bunny gone wrong.
yeah. Oh, they're all over the place. Lean for a year.
I love the shirt though. I love the shirt and it's all this healthy babies, positive thoughts, and good food.
Yeah, she's moving her shit out. That's why she's dirty.
Oh, okay.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
I see.
Oh, it's sad. And you know the worst part. Guess who loses? Guess who loses? The biggest. Kids. Every time. Every time. Every time. The kids lose. The kids lose every time. Anything else?
That was bizarre. Hey, Tommy, while I have you here,
What?
can I plug something real quick?
Sure. You may.
Is it okay? I'll
Yeah.
send you.
Is this it? Right?
I'm selling. Got T-shirts that are promoting my music, and I just want to send you them.
Sure.
I don't know.
I'm at a rape concert.
I just. Oh yeah, that. We got him. We got him. We got him.
We got him.
He went to a rape concert. He's guilty. Send him to jail. No.
Hey Matt,
So
would you put that in the chat for him? I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm
send
selling.
it to me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
shit.
Okay. I'll get you the link.
You know
real
what you should
quick.
do?
It's
Just buy me one and send me one, you prick.
Wait, thanks.
I'm gonna
Okay.
wear it.
Well, yeah. It's not much to explain. It's a T-shirt that's promoting like my album that I released a couple of weeks ago. You know, it's electronic music, and maybe you don't like that, but if you like really cool shirts,
that is a cool shirt, by the way. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what it looks like? It looks like understand the concept of
That's a Radio Future.
Yeah. I like. Oh wow! So this is very cool.
Yeah, that's the whole. That was the whole design. Actually, I'll tell you, we have an artist with like our label that he's really talented. As you can see, he drew this himself, and like he made the whole design. He's really talented, and he was just telling me like, "Oh, I want to make a shirt to like promote your stuff and everything because we're doing this for all the people on the label." And I was like, "Sure, go ahead." And he basically made like 90% of it, and then he showed me, and I'm like, "Dude, that's fucking awesome. That rocks!" Like, so. Yeah, if you want to like support,
I can't like say nice things about your music. I haven't heard it, but I think that
that's fair. But I think anybody can appreciate good art. You know.
Yeah, it's definitely it's got the whole video game thing, the old
Xbox.
Yeah,
you know, rip off logo. You know.
No, I like.
But yeah,
it's awesome.
It's a comfy shirt and everything, and
I doubt it.
Yeah, we have some people that bought them, already, and they enjoy it. Go check it out.
No, I'm just kidding.
They enjoy being clothed.
It's pretty cool. Anything else, Matt?
That's it. That's all I got.
I think we're done. Expect videos throughout the weekend and stuff like that. I'm wide fucking awake, man. Wide awake. And I'll take a call or two. We'll see.
Hey Tommy, I gotta dip out. I'm sorry. I got some stuff going on, but I'll be. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. Whoa! SFTP 100 more years. Whoa, thank you. Who did that? Who said that?
$1 a year.
Oh, that's who sent that.
Hey, what's up, Mormon guy?
Sounds like it's landing, Connor. Mormon guy, you're on. Was that you?
It's me. No.
Was that you that sent the money?
No. Last time I sent money, we were saving Afghanis, so that's the last time I sent money.
Oh yeah. How long ago was that? 2 years ago.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah. Thank you, whoever was that. I'm gonna find out who that was. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
What a mensch.
What's on your mind, dude? I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, well, I moved to Vegas, started a new job. It's fun.
You moved back to Vegas. Didn't you live in Vegas for a while?
No, I live in Colorado. I did.
Yeah. You married yet?
No, I'm not.
Your parents get in your case? Because I know you're a Mormon guy.
My dad more than my mom.
Really?
Mainly because my oldest sister had a kid, and so that kind of cooled it.
Oh, now they're getting your ass. How old's your oldest sister, if you don't want me asking?
Let's see, 5 years older than me. He's 36.
Oh, so you're 30?
I'm 31.
She's about Andy's age when she had Tommy, so. Oh, you know
well,
what it is?
he's
you know what it is? You know what it is? Your parents are older. She's 35. She's 36. They want the grandkids, and they want to be here for it. They want to be on the planet. You know what I mean? That's probably what's going on.
I know it's kind of fucked because they're about to turn 70. Both my
Your parents are closer to my parents' age. Then, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, they're like, get to it, Jack.
Yeah,
get to it. What'd you call for, bud?
Just the marriage lottery thing you guys were talking about. Because when I went to BYU. Mm-hmm. And 4 of my coworkers got married while I was there, and 3 of them got divorced.
Yeah, that's about the way it works. That's about the numbers. So 2 out of 3 fail.
Yeah,
it's literally 2 out of 3. Yeah, 2 out of 3.
One guy was trying to like put it in his girl's butt, so that kind of ruined their.
Just because of that, I think everybody's tried that.
I think
when they were married. He
That's
tried
the
that
creepy
before?
shit I heard. That's the creepy shit I heard, but I don't know if he did like more than that.
All right.
But like, I
actually don't.
Why should I know? Why would he tell me, dude? As a coworker, it's kind of weird.
It's funny. That's why I tell you. Same way Roiland would do what he does. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't force a girl to allow entry into the Hershey Highway.
You
just can't.
No, you can't. You can't force it. No, but
you
can also ask too much. Ask too much.
You can say, just don't think about the poop. Okay, go on.
Yeah. I was gonna say the other 2. One guy didn't know that she was bipolar till after they had a kid a year later, and so when she got postpartum, she went off the fucking rails like crazy.
That.
And
he left her.
That ended up.
He left her.
She and him they ended up just getting divorced because they couldn't get over it. Like they both mutually decided it wasn't gonna work.
And he didn't know.
He didn't know she was bipolar until
Do you believe that?
a year after, and they had a
believe that?
kid.
Do you believe that?
And then the postpartum hit, and that
Do you
was
believe
a whole
that?
different ball game.
Do you believe that?
I believe.
Yeah,
that.
I knew them both personally. Yeah, I think she was a crazy bitch from the beginning, though.
She must. So she hit it from him.
I don't know. You're also talking Mormons who also just want to get laid, right? So that's also.
You don't marry a bitch you want to bang.
If you're Mormon, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes when you're Mormon.
You marry a girl to stop having sex with her.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't do that. Something tells me you didn't.
You know, here's the one that's really screwed up though. So my older sister, her friend was a stats major, really smart girl. I knew her. Married this guy who basically has convinced her to live on a commune in Hawaii, where they like raise goats and live off the land. Yeah, and it's like my
I can't wait to watch her on Unsolved Mysteries.
Well, yeah, and her parents had a dude. Her parents had to hire private investigators to find her.
What? Oh, I guess I was even I was kidding.
No, and
I don't even try. What do you think, Doug?
It was
about what?
Oh, forget it. Just hang on there. Just try to bear with us there, Dougie. Yeah, that's the first thing I think. When you want to move somebody out and do like leave civilization, you want to control them. 9 times out of 10. Yeah, and it can happen to a lesser extent. Like I've heard it, happen more with probably. I heard it with a Catholic family over here. Like I heard Mormons doing this too. Like you marry into the Mormon family, and they kind of like, oh no, it'll be just like with your family, and it's not. There's a whole different rule set over here, buddy, and you're in our family, not the other way around. And I knew a Catholic family here in Germany that were they took in a non-Catholic, and they were like super, super fucking like I'd never seen anything like. I grew up Catholic, and I thought I dealt with, I don't want to say extremists, but the ultra religious. I've never seen anything like this particular German family. And it's like they have because they have like you have this in your patriarchs. There's like a patriarch or a matriarch, and what they say goes in the family. I don't like that.
It's also like when you go to a dinner thing, and it's weird because like all the women are in the kitchen and all the guys are just watching football.
Oh, we did that too when I was a kid.
But it's to a point where it's like it's over the top silly. like the guys won't even take their aren't taking the plates to the trash kind of shit. Like it's just they refuse
to get up or go to the kitchen.
But that was what it was like. But if the ladies needed help, it would be come on, Tom, need some help. I'll be right there. Hang on, after this play, it'd be something like that.
Yeah, it's not as casual as that, and so that's just kind of shitty.
What about Doug, dude? What do you do? What position did you play when you were on the football team, Doug?
I don't really play football, but I do like baseball.
You like? Wait, what did you play?
No, I never did.
Never did. Why not? You could have been that kid that got beamed every fucking,
yeah, probably I could have. But no.
You ever take a fastball in the nuts?
No.
All right.
That would hurt.
Yes, it does. It does. Absolutely hurts.
Yeah.
Absolutely hurts. All right.
Are you?
What?
Oh, I was just gonna ask. Are you allowed to take your dishes to the kitchen when you're done eating, or no?
No, what he's talking about is that's the women's job, and in his culture, like the women do all of it. Guys don't help at all.
The women pick up that slack on that.
That's 100%. They're like dropping the ball if they're not doing that. Which is a little weird. They're, like growing up Catholic, okay. That's like weird. That's really weird. Like I've never.
It is weird.
I'm from the East Coast too. Yeah, I haven't seen it like that. No. The women would all be gabbing. They would all be making shit. They always seemed like they were having fun. I never heard them bitch, right? But the guys would be football. But I don't remember a situation where it was like there was a dividing line.
Yeah, it wasn't like no one said anything about it.
The older kids hung out with especially the older males. The guys who were just like teenagers. They watched football. The younger kids played outside or ran around with your cousins, stuff like that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, Doug? When are you getting married, Doug?
Oh, I gotta find the right type of woman.
You should ask Connor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll ask Connor because he knows.
He knows.
Connor knows. He is big.
He'll tell you what's bad. He'll tell you what's good. Am I forcing it down your throat? Doug Schmagel. It has to be said. I still like Smaggle, though. Doug is
greater than Smaggle.
You know, Doug's nice.
Yeah,
That's a nice guy. Smaggle's a prick.
Yeah, he's a prick.
Is he a prick to you? Have you talked to him?
I haven't talked to him in a while.
It's like, you jerk, you're trying to take my spot.
Yes, that's what he was trying to do.
You're robbing us of content.
You're wobbing us with content. See, the other thing I like about Smaggle. Smaggle is funny, and he's done some funny things.
Yeah, he is.
He robbed me of content. Arrest him.
He robbed me. He said, no, the problem with Smaggle is like he'll try to start a problem between me and Nick. I don't appreciate that. You can't be my friend if you're doing that.
Snake.
Yeah, he's a little snaky. Connor's not snaky, but
no, he's a squid.
No.
Connor's a squid. He's not. Connor's not.
Oh yeah, squid. Then.
I mean,
yeah, Connor. No, he's just good. He'll tell us what relationship.
Boring.
Is
he's
good
just a boring person that happens to live with somebody who's kind of exciting and interesting. That's it. Sacred Water. Thanks so much. I guess that doesn't go up on screen. Thank you. All right, I think we're done here. 07. What's the 07?
It's a salute.
That's what I learned.
Yeah, that's what a boomer I am. Yeah. Anything else, Doug? Are the donation things
no.
off? How come I haven't?
But all I know is CP's bad, and I'm also sad for you. I don't know why I'm sad, but I guess
don't be sad.
To feel sad.
Don't be sad. I'll be fine.
Oh, okay. There we go. See, fine. I'm no longer sad then.
Good. I'm sorry.
Right.
I mean, there's plenty of place to find out who thinks they're a woman and jacks off with fucking their fans that are not quite 18 yet. You have plenty of fucking content creators to bring you the latest on that. I'm just not going to be one of them.
Guys, don't worry. Another person's going to materialize out of nowhere to get exposed to that in a week. Yeah. Like, that literally just happens. There is some fucking artist that did that like a week ago, and I was like, okay, I've never heard of these people. They have like entire lifespans that go by in an instant.
Real quick, before I end this sucker, first of all, I'm going to be playing the new song, No More Real Talk. That sucks. When I'm dropping these episodes, I said it was an hour before the show, the next day. I may play around with that time. I mean, this one could come back out in an hour or so. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even sure. There it is.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. You have no idea. I love that too. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. Let's listen to the new. This is weird. Let's see. I think it sounds cool though. I had to do hip hop. By the way, one of the reasons I chose this song is I shoot not, man. It's called Real Messiah. See you Sunday. Whoa, Vincent.
200.
Yo, thank you.
07.
Definitely.
Good man, Vinny. I'll keep it coming.
Salute emoji time.
Salute emoji. And check out to the after show right after that. There it is.
There's the...
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Come on, check out the, if you're a member, make sure you check out the after show. It's starting right now.